What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're not at home, so we're going on a hunt slash show slash convention slash wrestling. Let's go. So just a little heads up, this is basically like a collectibles, cards, sneakers slash wrestling show. It's called Off the Wall. They have everything you can think of. I've seen a few stories on Instagram of what they have, so hopefully I can find something cool, not too expensive, preferably TMNT, maybe some OG Avengers, but we'll see. So let's go. Alright, so I'm walking up to the Emerald Beach Hotel. As you can see, I'm wearing my dunks, keeping it fresh, as always. And yeah, pretty stoked to go in. So this first table we went to, it was called Sneaker Nation. They had a lot of cool stuff. These bear bricks definitely caught my eye. I've been wanting some for a while. And then obviously I was kind of just talking with everybody. I went to this next table. They had a bunch of cool Lego stuff, a lot of, like, I guess portrait styles. I don't even know what you would call them, but of Pac-Man. They also had a Lego of Eddie Guerrero, Spock, and then you can kind of see like that Rey Mysterio. Then you could build your own figure, which was pretty cool, honestly. Now that I think about it, I should have just made one. They had a cool Sting, Nakamura, they had Bret Hart, and then they had the Air Force. They had a lot of cool other like mini packs of the Legos. But overall, they had a lot of cool stuff at this little booth. Real clocks made out of Legos, which is pretty awesome. Then this was my really good buddy. His table. He had a lot of Pokemon cards. He had a lot of more stuff, but I didn't really record just because he was kind of busy at the moment. He had this pretty cool MJF, then Sting. Then he also had the Alexa Bliss chase. Then this next table, he actually had some pretty cool like NECA figures that were actually signed by Kevin Nash. And there's more WWE figures. And then he had some Funko Pops that were signed by Kevin Nash, just in case you guys did not know. He was Super Shredder. And which was pretty cool. They weren't a bad price either, but I kind of held off. Then he had some more memorabilia stuff, sports, cowboy stuff that nobody really cares about. And yeah, but I was kind of very selective of what I was buying today, just because, yeah. Then they had some cool figures in these plastic bags. Some of them actually had like cards that were matching like the uniform or their pose that they were in, which was, you know, a pretty cool idea. And then they had like a small table of Funko Pops, nothing that was like, oh man, I have to have. They also had some of these on like another table. They had a lot of really good ones that I saw here that were kind of, you know, some of them were actually under PPG, but I just kind of left them, nothing, you know, that I wanted. This table definitely had some fire stuff. They had a Zack Ryder, they had the Alexa Bliss, they had a lot of memorabilia of wrestling. Ooh, especially this 2-pack of Matt and Jeff Hardy. Damn, that was very tempting. But overall, they had some really cool stuff at this table. This next table was actually a local shop called Trinity Comics. They had a lot of good figures. Actually, where I bought one of the items that I wanted. But yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff here as well. Really nice to meet them. Nice, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me find a good one.
Alright, and then we went back to like another area that had a lot of cool Funko Pops. They had some signed Funko Pops, some vaulted WWE Pops, more anime signed Pops, but nothing, again, that I was like, oh man, I have to have at this moment. But, you know, it is what it is. Overall, they still had some pretty cool stuff, maybe stuff you don't see, and then these awesome, cool cards. Alright, so first up, I did go to this one booth called Sneaker Station. They had literally sneakers. They had some other apparel. They had a lot of cool stuff. They had a lot of raffles going out throughout the whole day. But, you know, obviously as a collector, I've been wanting to get some of these for a very long time. I just never found the right one, and yeah, I just never pulled the trigger. But I did pick up one of these bear bricks, which is pretty cool. And then they have like what, I guess, what the options would be. So hopefully we get something cool. I did see that there's a Batman. There's like a Care Bear. There's like a basic one. There's like a flag. What is that? A horror one. So hopefully we get something cool. Yeah, they had some open ones, but I kind of wanted to, I like to do the whole mystery thing. So hopefully we get something awesome. Alright, so this is like the first time I've ever opened one of these before. I've always wanted one. There's one that I really want, which is the Herschel one. Oh, nice. So I probably should have opened that last. Alright, so if that goes off of what's in here, then yeah, that's still pretty cool. If I can get this thing open. Alright, so we got it open. Alright. I think I kind of ruined it for myself. But alright, here we go. Oh, nice. Alright, so this is going to be... Oh shit, as soon as I get this thing open. Well, let's just show it off. So this is going to be the Terminator Bear Brick, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I know not to open these up first. So this is like the little sticker thing or whatever, or card that tells you what, let me see if I can get closer, of what it is, which is the Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This little guy looks pretty sweet, honestly. Let's see if I can get this thing open. This is my first Bear Brick, by the way. So, nice. Look at this guy. This guy's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a closer view of what this... Look at this guy. This little guy's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. His little legs open. His little arms. This thing's pretty cool. Nice. Thank you, Sneaker Station. I appreciate it. I'll put their Facebook, I believe. Yeah, their Facebook in the description down below. They have a lot of cool stuff. Pretty cool guys. I got to talk to them like briefly about, collectibles. So, gave them some stickers, you know what I mean? So, thank you so much. Let's see what else we got. Alright, so this next thing is a mystery bag. This is from Double Play Sports Graded Card Mystery Bag. So, I picked this up. I kind of was talking to my friend and was like, oh, you won't buy one? I bought one. So, hopefully we get something cool. I think they guaranteed what obviously is in it, but they're pretty much telling me that I guess it costs more to grade a card. I don't remember. It's been a while since I really looked into that stuff. But I don't know what kind of card this is. Hopefully it's not basketball, because I don't really care for basketball. But, alright. Let's see. I guess should I just show the whole card? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, who is this? I have no idea who this is, but it's a Gem Mint 10 Panini Prism Red Ice. That's pretty cool. Let's just get that close up right there of the card. This is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I have no idea who this is. And it's a gamble, you know what I mean? But overall, still pretty cool. I'm sure one of my friends may want this. Maybe. We'll see. But still pretty cool to have. Never really... I think this is like my first graded card. I don't think I have one. But still pretty cool. I believe that was from Double Play. So that's also located where I'm from. I don't know if I have their information, but I'll put it in the description down below. And yeah, so let's check out these last 2 items, which I am extremely excited for. Alright, next up, this was something that I have been looking for a very long time. I just never bought it. I never found it in stores, which I was very upset about. I think the one time I did find it, I was in a rush, probably buying some medicine at Walgreens or something amongst those lines. And plus I really don't go there that often anymore. So, with this said, I did find this at one of the booths called Trinity Comics. They had mostly all comics. They had a lot of wrestling pops. And this one I definitely had to have because this is probably one of my top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time. And that is going to be none other than Mr. Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. This one is super cool. I do love this one a lot. This is obviously the 90s Shawn Michaels. This was probably one of, like I said, my top 3 wrestlers of all time, next to Jeff Hardy. And I'm going to say probably Stone Cold. Those are definitely my favorite. Or maybe even Chris Jericho. See, it's one of those debates. I don't even know. I'm going to go with top 4. But obviously, top 3 for this guy, because this is probably one of the most entertaining wrestlers that I ever watched growing up, other than, you know, Jeff Hardy and stuff like that, other than like the high-flying wrestlers. So overall, I'm super glad to have this one in the collection. Hopefully, maybe one day I can actually meet Shawn Michaels and get this signed, or send it off to, I believe, what is it, Zobi, or somebody that does an autograph signings, and hopefully I can get this bad boy signed. But overall, this is going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Super excited to have this one. All right, I'm pretty excited about this last one, so let's check it out. And before I get started on that last item that I got, I thought this was really cool that they also had Jose Valdez Acuna, a prospect from the, I believe, the Phillies, and he was signing cards. Like, that is pretty cool that he was signing cards for free. Like, you know what I mean? That is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever actually got like an actual baseball. I haven't actually, now that I think about it. I have no sports autographs. So this is literally my first one. Super cool to have. I don't know if I'll get it graded. I think it would just be cool to have in general. But yeah, I thought this was super cool. Hopefully he does very well. I believe he's starting this year with the Phillies. So definitely excited to see how that goes, because, you know, obviously when it comes to cards or whatever, you know, they go up or they go down just depending on how they perform. But overall, it's still pretty cool to have an autograph from a professional sports athlete, you know what I mean? So still pretty cool to have. All right, enough of that. This next one, obviously, this is pretty cool to me. Like I mentioned with the Shawn Michaels, you know, I do like wrestling, or I did like wrestling a lot when I was younger. Yeah, so I found out they were going to have also some wrestling, so actually I'll show you all some clips. So basically from those little clips, you saw some wrestling, you saw, you know, probably maybe 1 or 2, maybe 4 wrestlers that you're familiar with. If you watch wrestling, I'm not really too sure. But there was one specific wrestler that has been all over the world, in pretty much almost in every company that I can think of, I'm pretty sure. But it's none other than Mr. Deathmatch himself, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder. So not only did I get this pop there at the event, but I actually got it signed as well, which was super cool. This is going to be the 2017 Fall Convention. This is pretty awesome. I mean, just getting it signed, or getting the pop in general, was still pretty cool. And then actually to get it signed and have that opportunity to meet him and kind of chat with him for a little bit. That's why I kind of didn't record. I was just too much into conversating with him for a little bit. But he seemed like a very genuine, nice person. obviously when he got into his match, he had to put on that persona. And yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. It's just so funny that the 2 autographed Funko Pops that I have are wrestling. Hopefully maybe one day I can get some sports, maybe some celebrities. Yeah, but overall this is so cool. I'm so glad to actually have this. So Matt, thank you for actually going to the event and signing and entertaining us all here where we're from. But yeah, again, this is like I'm pretty sure this is like a long video, but this is super like a great haul, I think, in my opinion. I had a great time. Everybody that I hung out with, everybody that I talked to, everybody that I met. Hopefully soon they can do another event, and then obviously I'll probably do a lot better when it comes to recording, or maybe I'll have somebody with me to kind of shoot while I'm walking through, or maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out all those people that I put in the description down below. And yeah, stay tuned for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We should be hopefully getting to that soon, probably. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And of course, we'll see you on the next video.